All right, this session is on Exit eListings. Exit eListings is the virtual tour program and the digital marketing program that Exit has exclusively for Exit Realty agents. I'm going to log into the Exit Resource Center, which is where you'll find eListings. eListings is, if you want it, it's $15.95 a month. It's on unlimited listings. You only need to start paying for it when you get your first listing and you want to use this program. To me, there's no better program to make sure the seller believes that you're marketing it in every way you can, and no better way to impress a seller than to use this program, in my opinion. So once you get into the Resource Center, you'll see it under the Exitize Me page. My eListings is what it's called. So when you first log in, you'll have to create your account. You'll click here. It'll walk you through the setup process. You enter your payment information. If you pay for it all at once, I think it's a little cheaper. It's like it ends up being like $12.95 a month versus $15.95 a month. You can cancel it any time. I mean, once you start using it, you probably won't want to cancel it. But all right.
So that's per year.
Per year, right? Yeah. Okay. So the first thing I want to show you guys before we get into actually using the product is we set up a website. This is actually just our office's website. It's not an Exit Realty corporate thing. But I set up a website, exitsellsfaster.com. So this is something if you're talking to a seller, or if you put on Facebook, hey, I'm looking to help you. I'm helping people buy and sell, and someone says, yeah, I'm thinking about listing my house. I'll send you guys out this weekend an email that I put together. It's like a pre-listing email. It's like a, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I look forward to potentially working with you. Just want you to see a little bit how we market our homes differently than others and how we make your house stand out in the crowd. This product really is about making somebody's property stand out in the crowd. Most agents will just list it on MLS and hope it sells because they're looking at the stats and they don't want to pay for expensive virtual tour programs. A lot of virtual tour programs will cost you $70, $100 a month or more. This is $15.95 a month. So it's a very cheap alternative way to market your home above and beyond what just happens with MLS. You list in MLS, you hit post, it's going to go out to thousands of websites all over the country. It's going to end up on Exit's websites and RE/MAX and Coldwell Banker. Everybody's listings syndicate to every other company's websites, but it's just pictures and information. That's all that syndicates basically. And most agents will just throw up that sign, list in MLS, let's sit back and hope it sells. 80% of the time, that is what will happen. Someone at Coldwell Banker, someone even at Exit or RE/MAX has a buyer looking in that price range. Your new listing hits the market. That's exactly what I want. They start showing it. They make an offer and they buy it. 80% of the time, that's the way a sale is going to go. There's a 20% of the time that buyer is not out there in the market already looking for it, and you attract that buyer in some form or fashion, whether it's marketing, Facebook, Google advertising, who knows? You somehow found this buyer that wasn't really thinking about buying right now, or is just thinking just now that they're thinking about buying and they're not with an agent yet. So my opinion is, as a differentiator for Exit, we don't just look at the 80%, but we go above and beyond trying to find that extra 20%. Because what if the buyer for your property is in that 20% instead of the 80%? We want to make sure that we are out there in many ways as possible with as good a marketing product as possible to help make sure that we don't miss any buyers on your house. And that's what this product is really all about. So I set up this website to help you guys sell this product. So preview the video below to find out how Exit Realty sells homes faster and for more money. Exit Realty is the fastest growing real estate company in North America because we don't just rely on our name or MLS to sell your home. We incorporate exclusive industry-leading technology into our home selling process to make sure your home is the premier home for sale in your price range. Call your Exit Realty agent today to learn more. It's also got an example text message that'll actually send them a virtual tour to their smartphone so they can preview how this product looks from a buyer's perspective. But there's also a nice short little video that I'm going to show you now. The other reality in the market is a house that's $200,000, $225,000, even more so chance that the listing agents at other companies are not going to put a virtual tour on it or anything else because they look at it and say, it's going to take me a ton of time to build it, it's going to cost me money, it's a low price listing, I'm not going to do it. With this product, it takes you 5 minutes to set it up for each listing, and you're going to give the seller a better marketing product than anybody else. So let me just show you guys the video so you kind of get an idea what this is about.
11, this is Houston. We're getting a good picture of buzz now, but no voice modulation.
Real estate isn't rocket science. So why does it feel that way? There was a time where placing a sign in your yard or posting a listing online was really all you needed. But now, with over 5 million homes sold each year, nearly 2 million active real estate agents, and dozens of available ways to search for homes, you're going to need an agent that will deliver the latest technology to make sure you gain maximum exposure, sell quickly, and for the highest price possible. The listing for your home deserves a combination of cutting-edge technology and a personal touch, and your Exit Realty professional will create a focused cross-promotional marketing campaign tailor-made for your listing. You make sure to price your listing on par with competitors, first by analyzing current market conditions and similar area listings, and then by taking high-quality photos. We use the photos along with details about your home to create a dynamic campaign, including an interactive virtual tour, a high-def listing video, unique property website, text message lead generation system, print pieces, and several other marketing tools. Each of the products we create will be featured on various local and national marketing outlets, such as the local multi-list system, national sites like Trulia, Zillow, YouTube, and more. This guarantees your listing will stand out among the thousands of other available properties, whether they're searching from their computer, tablet, or smartphone. Generating premium leads and following up on those prospective buyers are essential to selling your home, and we simplify the process with our customized texting and lead generation campaign, which is displayed on all marketing materials, from the yard sign, print pieces, interactive tours, property websites, and more. Your listing will receive a platform set in place to reach potential buyers on both a local and national level. It's our goal to see that your listing is handled personally and professionally, saving you time and money, and building a lasting relationship. We believe the sale of your home deserves a progressive strategy, backed by an experienced team that works for you. We look forward to helping you through the real estate process. Exit Realty, your home, next exit.
It's a pretty good video. Doesn't require you to explain it at all, which is nice. So you can pull this up at the listing presentation if they didn't watch it, when you send it to them in the link. But either way, it's a good way to just kind of show how to do it. And then if they have a cell phone, tell them to pull out their cell phone. You guys can even do it now. Just text 251004 the message E152065, and you'll see what a seller would get if they do that. And I'll show you also how you can send them examples of your own listings once you have your own listings to do as well. But if you don't have any listings yet, this would be the example that you could use with a seller to show them what this looks like. Guys, got that number?
Oh, no, hold on.
If you guys wanted to do it.
And what do? Put that E in the message font?
Yep.
So each listing will come up with a different.
Each of your listings has a specific number.
So you can't just pre-order that with the
Yeah,
sign?
well, yes, with the sign riders, you get 10 codes that you can reassign every time you have a new property.
So you do that.
Okay.
Messenger would like to send a message to. What are they doing at this point?
Tracy, with the geolocation thing you have,
I'll go over that too. That's not part of the e-listings package. I'll go over that.
It'll come back, not the-
All right, so now I showed you guys what that's like. I'm going to go into e-listings and show you what it does. When you first log in, first thing I recommend you do is sign up for the next upcoming webinar. They do them every Friday at 12 o'clock. I'm going to show you the overview of it. The webinar is fantastic, so if you do get into using it, I highly recommend you sign up for the next Friday webinar that they have. You just click right here to sign up. So when you're getting started, you're going to go into your listings tab and maintain listings. And you're basically going to, if you're adding a new listing, you're going to start filling out all this information about the bedrooms, baths, any bullet points. You're going to put in your photos. You can add photos. You can do 12 to start, but once you save the tour, you can go back in and add more photos. So you can only add 12 to start because it doesn't want to bog it down to the point where it won't save, so it only starts with 12. If you've already built a listing or you have a listing that you're working on, if you click down on the down arrow, you'll see your other listings that you've done. So I'm going to click on, actually, before I do that, I'm going to scroll down. So you're adding your information, your pictures. This is most typically the MLS description, although you can expand upon it. So the white box would be kind of the text that will show up on the website for the property, because it's actually going to create a bunch of different things for each property, and I'll show you guys what it does. It creates a website, virtual tour, a flyer, podcast, a lot of different things for it. So your description would be probably your MLS description. It could be longer, it could be more wordy, depends on what you want to do. The red box is going to be the voiceover. So it's actually going to read back whatever you put in the red box. You're going to pick one of two voices, I think they have, 4 voices. There's 2 female, 2 male. You pick the voice you want. If you don't like the voice, you go back in and change it. The one that's good thing about it is every time you update it, it's everything that goes out there in the internet, it's links. So if you update it tomorrow, when somebody clicks on that link somewhere on the website, it's going to end up on the new tour. So you don't have to worry. You can keep adjusting. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. You could, over a couple hours, go in and change it a bunch of times, and it's always going to be that latest version. The thing with the red box, and you'll see down here, is you can slow down some speed if you add these little symbols like the parentheses /s around like a section or a sentence or the whole thing. It'll slow down the voice. If it sounds like it's going too fast, it'll slow it down and make it a little softer. I usually do put the slow down in there. It's just I find that it goes too fast if it's not that. The other thing to note in here is spell out every word. 3. Don't spell out 3. Just think about it as if you were how it should sound coming out. So you don't want to abbreviate things. You want to spell out street. You want to spell out bedroom, 2 words. Bathroom, 2 words.
Type in capital letters too, I learned, because I put a must-see, and it was like AMUS. No, it says it out when you put it in capital letters.
Oh, right. Yeah. So, and you can listen to it and then change it if some word sounds clunky or you need to expand it upon a sentence and make it sound good. You can go out.
So the white box and the red box, they're 2 different things. So you have to
Yes, this is
retype.
only the read out. That's
Okay.
only the verbal. It won't show up anywhere in text on the website. It's just what is being read off. Yeah. All right, so once you save it, let's look at an example. The other thing that you have in here is you'll have a demo. So you'll have a demo version, which is your own demo, which is kind of nice. It's a really nice listing. So let's say you listed a $200,000 property and you did all your tours on it and you want to show a seller of a $700,000 house a tour example. You probably don't want to show them the $200,000 house. You want to show them the really nice example. So under your listings tab, you have the demo, which is a really nice listing so that you can really highlight how the product looks for a high-end listing. Well, let's just go back to what I had here on 429 Daily Road. It's now sold, but I'll just show you guys what it looks like. So I added all my photos. I've got all my MLS information. I've got some bullet points. I got my photos. If I wanted to add more photos beyond the 12, I just click on the upload more photos button.
Is there a maximum?
I think it's 30 or 40. You can put a lot in there. And then the nice thing you can do is if you want to reorder them, you just drag them where you want to reorder them to. So you can drag them around, and once you hit save, it'll reorder those photos. You can go in and change anything in the red box. If it didn't sound quite right, you can change it. And once you hit save, it'll save those changes.
Now, is there a certain setting to make it go up per picture as the picture comes, or does it just keep reading it?
If you watch the webinar, there are some ways, like you can do in here, it's called a segmented tour. Under eTour settings, I'd highly recommend if you're going to do that is to watch the webinar and really get to understand that, because you basically can set up so that the text stays with parts of the tour. Like if you're talking about the kitchen, that text will go and then it'll be music until the pictures move into the living room and then talk about the room. So if you have a really nice house, it'll take you 15, 20, 25 minutes to set it up and set it up the way you really want it. If you've got a lower end listing, I wouldn't go that far because you don't have enough pictures to deal with that. There's not enough nice things to say about the 8x8 kitchen. So you can segment it like that. Once you have your listing, you can also see an example of the eTour. So let me show you what the eTour sounds like. When you create your listing, the first time you go in here and create your listing, it's actually going to email you an email with all the links of everything that's set up on the property, the website, the virtual tour, the podcast, the flyer. It's going to send you an email with all those things, which is great, because you can send that to your seller and say, hey, Mr. Seller, this is what we've done so far to start marketing your property, and it gives them all the links, and they're just like, wow, this is fantastic. So it'll give you links to all this stuff. I just want to show you what the tour in general looks like.
And you have this webinar every Friday at noon?
Every Friday I do.
This is truly a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to own this builder's masterpiece in the desirable town of Holden. A true dream home for the entertainer at heart is an understatement when one describes this one-of-a-kind estate. This is one of the best designed homes I have ever seen. This home is absolutely astonishing with over 6,000 square feet of living area, 5 bedrooms, 4 full bathrooms, an incredible kitchen with cherry cabinets and granite counters, a 400.
All right, so you can pause the sound if you want to, but one of the things you can do from here, like I recommend if you have a new listing, is you can open this up and then just save it to your favorites, like on your toolbar of your browser, whatever browser you're on. So that if someone calls on the listing or someone's interested, you can come in here. One of the nice things you can do is just click the SMS, which is text, and basically enter their cell phone number and send it to them. So if someone calls in this and say, oh, let me send you some information right now, you can send it to them right through that link. You can also, right through here, you can share it on your Facebook page, which is a nice way to do it as well. So that's the website. I mean, that's the virtual tour. You can hear, the sound works for a certain listing. For this one, honestly, these people, the house looked beautiful the day I took the photos, but other than that, it was a mess all the time. So I didn't go any further than the computer voice, but because this was overly impressive to them. But to some sellers, you look at it and say, this seller is really finicky. I'm not sure that computer voice is going to be good enough. You can, once you save the listing, you can go in and record your own voice, or you can pay them $6 and they will have a professionally recorded voice. It takes about 5 days for them to load it, load it, but it's $6. You can have them record the voice for it, which is kind of nice. Let me go back. The other thing that's nice in here, and I'll pass this around as an example, is there's really quick, easy flyers that you can create for your listing through here, which have the text code on it. So these are great to have at like an open house. It has the specific property text code, text for more information, and it has this gets automatically created. And I'll bring one up on the screen right now. So if you're in your listing and you just click on print materials, it has a few different versions. One's a 1 page. They also have like a 3-page with all the photos in it, which is nice for listing also. So you just click on print materials, go to lead generation, and then there's a ton of different examples. Let me just pick this one right here, the blue one, like this one you see right here. If you hit open, so it automatically pulls in the pictures, information, printable, ready to go. Nice looking flyer. The other thing you can do with this, if you guys got everybody should have one, a screenshot on your computer, screen clip, something like that. You can usually use the finder button on your computer to find it if you know where it is, but where you can take a picture of this and just drag and drop and take a picture of it and use it on like Facebook. It's a nice little post I think to put on Facebook. Some agents are, like for instance, if you share the e-listing tour on your Facebook page, people can click into it and go. What some agents are doing, which is more clever, is taking a screenshot of this and putting it on Facebook, but then saying text this number to this number for more property information. Because whenever somebody texts the number on any of your properties, they get the tour on their smartphone, but you also get the lead with that phone number. So it's a lead capture. You don't just want people going in and out of your website without knowing they were there. You can, don't give them a clickable link to the tour, just give them the text code in a picture, and you'll get more leads that way. So nice looking flyer. That's pretty easy to create. There's also one that's like a 2-pager, which I'll show you. I think this is 2-page. So this is what another one looks like. If you scroll, it's got the pictures on the second page. That's nice. That's also a nice type of one to have at a listing. Like if you're going to have some leave behind sheets for people that come in and see the property, that's not a bad one to print out either. So those are just kind of ready to go. You just click on the print materials and it creates nice looking flyers for you. So if you save that listing and now you want to record your narration, meaning you want to record your voice, under the listings tab you can click on record narration. Under tools, your text codes. So this is where you'll find your 10 text codes. These are the text codes that you'll get for free. The only thing that if you want to put them on riders, you do have to buy the riders. And there's an easy way to order these riders. Just down below here, you just say, I want all 10 of mine, or you want 5 of them, 6 of them, whatever you want. You pick the quantity. Personally, I don't think the QR images are worth it anymore. I don't think anybody does that anymore, but it's up to you. You click on sign order for $7 a piece. They'll print them with your codes on them and send them to you. So then you've got your riders that you can put on your signs so that if someone drives by, the only other thing you need to do is once you have your riders, so let's say you get your 10 riders, come in the mail, and now you've just started a new listing and you want to do the tour on it, you have to come in here and assign the code to it. So you grab one of the riders, you look at the number on it, you come in here to the text and codes link, and you say, I'm going to use this one. And you hit save, update codes. Now that rider is assigned to that property. That way when you bring it back after it's sold, you get ready to put it out again, you put it on a new listing, you assign it to a new property. That's all you need to do. So those 10 riders are yours for as long as you keep using the system. Make sense? Okay. So what should we ask? So links, under tools, links. If you lost that email that sent you all the links to everything it created, one of the things you can do is go to links and then select your listing. And it'll show you everything it creates. So every time you create a listing, this is all the things it creates. It created a website, a flyer, unbranded tours, because actually it'll automatically feed these to MLS as well. So these will link into MLS with an unbranded tour. Unbranded because MLS doesn't allow you to market yourself to other people's clients. So it's unbranded. It'll be the pictures, the voiceover, but it won't show you on that tour. So it's set up so that it creates an unbranded tour that will automatically go to MLS. Let me just show you what the website looks like. We saw the e-tour, but let me just show you the website quickly. Jesus. Not cooperating. So this is what a property-specific website will look like. A little bit different than the e-tour. Again, you can share these on Facebook. It's got some background music. They can scroll through the pictures. You can't change the music.
Oh.
Then you can share it from here. There's more information. They can click into the area tour. They can click on your contact information. So it's not a bad looking, automatically built website for the property. It's all built when you save your listing, so you don't have to worry about building it, which is nice.
I guess the main thing is make sure you get good pictures. You know, a lot of good pictures.
Yeah, I always recommend really any listing that's not a total, as my daughter would call them, wreck. Daddy, is that house a wreck? When I ever take her on the foreclosure tours, I'm like, yeah, that house is a wreck. You want good pictures. It's worth hiring a photographer. You never want to leave any out for the seller to say, we didn't have good enough pictures, so I think you need to listen to somebody else. Or, for a smaller house, $150, probably $200, and hire a photographer. Bigger house, maybe a real big house, $300 to $400. It's usually not going to cost more than $300 or $400 at the very most for some really professional photos. And you want to do a good job, I think. So, all right, let's move on here. So listing reports. The other thing that this provides, which is, again, good information for your seller, the more data, the better for your seller, is called listing reports. So under tools, you'll have a link called listing reports, and you'll see your listings, and you can view a report on this little graph button. So, I mean, mine are all, my bank owns I'm not doing this with, so I don't have any bank owns in here right now. But I'll just show you an example. It's not going to be a good example because it's not going to show you really any current data. But under that, the report it creates, it's branded to you. It'll show on a week-to-week basis how many tour views you've had. It'll show it in kind of a graphical pattern. And then it'll show you a pie chart of all the views you've had in your property. This one's been sold for a while, so there's nothing obviously here. But if it was like, it will show Zillow, Trulia, Craigslist, Facebook. It'll show you where all your tour views are coming from. And it's usually good information to share with your seller, especially if you got one of those houses that you're like, okay, I want to list it at $199.9. You want to just try $219.9. I don't think that's a good idea. The sellers will never remember that conversation. So in a month, they're more likely to think, what's my agent not doing to sell their home, than they are to remember that he told them that was too high a price. It's just, they want to hear what they want to hear, even in their own head. So this information can sometimes be good if, you price it at $219.9, you got great pictures, great information, you got the tours out there, and you look at the report and you're getting a ton of views and from a bunch of different places, but they're not coming to see it. You can share this report with your seller and say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, you can see all the tour views we're getting online, but just not choosing to come and see it. As I said, I think the price is a little bit too much for people, and they're discounting it, or they're throwing it out because we're at too high a price. I think we need to talk about price reduction. So you just come in here and click on the plus symbol. You do it 2 ways. If you want to make sure you look at it first before you send it to the seller, you would come in here, click on the graph button, and then email it out. But if you want it to go out automatically, you can actually set it up to send to yourself. You add your email address and the seller's email address, how often you want it to go out, month, weekly, daily, monthly. I would usually do monthly. And it'll actually send them and you a report monthly on what's going on with those tour views. So it's, again, good information to share with your seller to be able to say, we're marketing it effectively, we're just not getting any offers, or we're not getting enough showings, and need to talk about price reduction. So that's the listing report section. A lot of other kind of stuff that is available through here, that's kind of the basics of how to get in, get your listings listed, get tours going. But again, if you get started with this, I highly recommend you watch the webinar every Friday. And even every 6 months, watch the webinar again. Either there's something you're forgetting that's available, or they change this frequently too, so there's always new stuff that comes available that you might want to pay attention to. Any questions with that? Just make sure that when you create your listings, you use the MLS number, because then it will link everything together. Because it actually, what it does is when it sends, MLS sends the listing out everywhere that the site syndicates to, it's going to go and it's going to match the MLS numbers and make sure that your tour attaches to your same listing that syndicated from MLS. So you want to make sure that you use the right MLS number. Okay, let's go back into the resource center. I wanted to show you, if you don't go this far right now, and what may change in the future, just so you guys are aware of it. Okay, so e-listings is like a totally comprehensive program that you pay for $15.95 a month, and you do have to enter your listings and your pictures to get it to work on your listings. One of the things Exit's working on is basically replacing e-listings. It's not going to happen overnight though, because there's a lot to it, but their hopes are to completely replace e-listings. So some of you have probably heard the geo-trackable signs that are now available through Exit. So Exit has their tech guys that they hired, which these guys are pretty brilliant. They hired these guys last summer. One of them holds over 150 U.S. tech patents in the U.S. The other guy invented spell check. These are pretty bright guys. So the first thing that they created, if you guys haven't yet done this, is your mobile business card. So if you click on, once you log in the Resource Center, click on your mobile business card. Before you do that, if you haven't logged into MLS before, into the back end of the Resource Center at exitrealty.com. So you just go to exitrealty.com, you log in with your username and password. If you don't have it, your admin can help with that. Fill out your profile. Your profile asks you to load your picture and a little bio information, stuff like that. Fill that out beforehand. That way your picture will automatically end up in your business card, in your mobile business card. So you want to make sure you do that first. Otherwise, you won't have a picture here. And they say it takes a couple hours for it to update in your profile before it'll hit your business card. So make sure you do that first if you don't have a picture in here. But then click on your mobile business card. And you got to pick, first you got to do is you got to pick your vanity code. It could be your name, like mine is Tracy Barber. You don't have to use your name. If it's not taken, you can use anything. I sell faster, I love buyers, whatever you want. You think of something. Auburn, Home Source, Shrewsbury, Home Top, whatever you decide. You just put it in there and save code. If it's available, it'll approve it. So basically what at that point what you get is a mobile business card that if anybody texts Tracy Barber to 85377, they're going to get a copy text of your mobile business card texted to them. That then they can open up and have access to your basically it looks like this when they open it up on their phone. It looks exactly like this. I would do it too. Once you set it up, text yourself your card. So then on my phone I added it to my home screen because one of the options is add it to your home screen. So that if I'm ever out in public and someone says, oh, you know, we have a chat, like, oh, yeah, I'm thinking about buying or selling your house, all you have to do, it helps if you know where it is and you have a lot of apps. I'm trying to find it. Oh, my mobile business card. So I'm just clicking on my own mobile business card, and now I can hit send card. You can stay up on the screen. I just enter the cell phone number of the person that I'm with and hit send, and it'll send them a copy of my business card. So then keep in touch with you. They'll have access to your listings as well. It doesn't show it on there, but once actually, yeah, so they'll have access to your listings. They can send you, they can call you, they can email you. It's a great way for them to keep in touch.
So where did you save that on your business card?
It came to me in a text because I texted
Yourself?
myself, and then I just added it to the home screen.
Like an app?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just added it like an app.
Okay.
Yeah, just add it to your home screen.
What website is it?
So this is through the Exit Resource Center. You'll get your login from Exit Realty Corporate. You'll get an email saying, hey, welcome to Exit Realty. Here's your login for Exit Resource Center. And then you log in, and you'll see it on the right side. You click on mobile business card in the drop-down menu. So then you can also put a little note. This will go with the text like I have in here. Thanks for requesting my mobile business card. Look forward to working with you. Click below to view it now. You could put in any message you want there, and then save it. And then for some reason or other, I don't know why mine's ghosted out. I'll have to check on that. You can put it in the About Me section, and you can also put your website link in there. They might be having, I'll have to find out, they might be having trouble with this right now. I don't know. But I was able to put my website link in there. So you put in, like the website we give you, the Inside Real Estate website, which we'll go over next. You probably want to put that link in there because that'll get them to your website, and then once they start searching, they'll get captured on your website also. So you want to have your website in there where they can go and start browsing for listings and potentially get captured on there as well. The nice thing about it is anybody you text to it, they're actually going to go in your leads section. So if you click on your leads from the home screen, it'll actually record any of the phone numbers that requested that mobile business card or that you've sent it to. And I haven't sent it to anybody in the last 30 days. No, maybe I didn't send it to anybody yet. But that's where you find that. So first thing you do is set up that mobile business card. It's a great little thing to have. I'm going to go back to the home page. But the second thing that they're working on is more or less they told the brokers and the regional owners that they are looking to replace e-listings, meaning all that virtual tours, all the websites, all that stuff you won't have to pay for anymore at some point in time. It's all being driven by what they call geo-trackable text codes. So right now, every new sign you buy from Exit Realty, unless you specify that I don't want them on there, is every sign will have text exit to 85377 on every single sign across North America. If someone drives by and sees text exit to 85377 and texts them within, they say, 500 to 1,000 feet of that address, it'll automatically send that person's cell phone number that listing immediately. And then it'll send you, the listing agent, that lead that person just requested information on that listing. The question agents have is, what if they get 3,000 feet down the road, or they remember that it said 85377 exit and they get home and they do it? It'll bring up the 10 closest listings. If they don't, if it's not one of those 10 listings, then they know that it's not, they can then hit the search button and go searching for that listing and request information on it from you, the agent. But some agents are questioning, and I think it is a valid point, is because it's not specific to that property, then there's a chance I may lose the lead if they end up going to some other listing and registering. Yes, there is. So if you want the perfect solution so that nobody else potentially could ever get another lead from you, pay the $15.95 a month and use the eListings program. But at least what Exit's done with this that's different than any other company out there now is they have a universal ability to have text codes on every single sign in North America, which is pretty unique. So that's basically what happens. And those leads will go into your contact database in here. But also, the first step in trying to create this for every property is they've also got some very quick links. So if you're not ready for e-listings yet, you just feel like you can't afford it yet, if you go to your properties, and this inputs from MLS automatically, you have your listings in here automatically. If you click on any of them, you can click on the promote button. Oh, marketing suite, that's what I want. So if you go to, I'm in the marketing suite now, you'll see the leads that have come in on any of your properties. Just want to see where it's under properties. There's actually, they give you specific text codes and flyers that are downloadable for every listing you have, even if you don't have 2 listings. I want to show you guys that. You click on properties and then the promote button should bring it up. Okay, so if you click on properties and then promote listings, you'll see that every listing automatically has a PDFable flyer. It has a text code that's specific to that property as well. And those are specific, so those automatically get to you whether you put that on Facebook or anywhere you put it. So their goal with this is to keep adding basically columns. So this is the one that's created from Exit Realty. I don't like them as much as the eListings product, but for a free opportunity, it has a specific code for that specific property that the text would automatically, no matter what, get to you if someone texts that number. So it's not a bad free option. And their goal with that is to keep adding columns here. They're going to have a property website specifically for that property, a virtual tour specifically for that property. So they're adding all the aspects of eListings to that. The only thing that some agents aren't crazy about is the potential if someone texts exit to 85377 not right in front of the property. There's always a slim chance that you may not get that lead. So that's the only real difference. Other than right now, eListings offers a lot more with the property websites and the tours and everything else like that. Eventually, Exit will basically have all those options in here so that you're really probably going to say, do I really need to pay for eListings or not? And that's the goal of Exit right now. So, does that make sense? It's kind of in the making as we speak, but there's some free stuff there that's already there ready to go.
You're under properties.
Yes, properties and then promote listings. All right, any questions with that? Then let's take a 5-minute break or so and we'll get into the websites. Make sense? Does everybody stick around? Anybody want me to order some pizzas for lunch or something? That'd be good. All right. What's the consensus? What people like? Get like 4 large, 5 large. Which 5 large?
Probably 5, but you know, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll get a couple of cheese, a couple of pepperoni, anything else? Hamburger? I don't know. See what people like. There's a Keurig out here. Yeah.
And Tracy, what is the email address to the admin here?
exitauburn@gmail.com.
Tracy,
Yes.
on the mobile business card, is there a place to change